The palette that I originally purchased. I purchased her autumn palette, but unfortunately with the mail and everything, I still have yet to get the original palette that I purchased. But I got the replacement palette, which is a completely different palette, but it is still handmade watercolor, and it will still help me do my video that I wanted to do. And I am so blown away by all the love that this person has taken with making sure that her customers get either what they ordered or the equivalent to. And honestly, I am still very happy with this palette because it is full of colors for a landscape painting, and this particular type paint I am going to be using for plein air painting. So I am very excited to show you what this is. Now, you all know I love watercolor. It is my top medium next to acrylic paint. Watercolor, you've seen my watercolor collection, and it just keeps growing. And now I have handmade watercolor to add to my collection. I'm curious to see how this fares compared to a big box brand. That will be a different video. This video is just for this watercolor, just for this review. That's upside down. Just for this person's shop. I will link her Etsy down below, and I highly recommend you at least going to check out her shop. And we're going to crack open the paint. I love the packaging. I absolutely love the care that she put into it. So I am very excited to finally crack this open. I do not have a top down for this, so we are going to have to do it with this angle, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that it stays within the camera. So I've taken off the string, which I'm going to save because I reuse string and stuff. And I do reuse brown paper for pattern making, so I will also be saving the paper as well. There's something extra in here. Oh my goodness. There's something extra. It's her Merry and Bright palette. Oh my goodness, look. Look how gorgeous these colors are. I love the color swatches, and I love that there's little worms protecting, like brown paper wormies protecting the material, and there's a piece of wax paper protecting. Oh my goodness, look. Oh my, I'm absolutely in love with this. Beth, you are incredible. Look at that gold. Ooh. That gold is something else, I tell ya. It is her Marion Bright palette, and she signed it on the back. I am just blown away just with this. Oh my goodness. And this is the actual replacement palette for the one that I have yet to get. And I believe it's lost in the mail, unfortunately. But I am very happy with the outdoor palette, just with the looks. Because, again, I am going to be using this for plein air painting. So, I'm very happy to have a palette dedicated to landscape colors. So, let's crack this open. And it's just like the other one. There are swatches of each color. I absolutely love the blue. I love the blue right here. And that green. The green is gorgeous. I love how she has them pre-swatched. That way you can see what each color is. And that's a gorgeous gray color. It's hard to get gray in watercolor, I think. But, oh my goodness. Gorgeous. And it's just like with the other one. It has wormies to keep them protected from shifting too much. And oh my goodness, already. Oh, these have magnets at the bottom. Okay. So each palette has a magnet at the bottom. And it's hand poured, hand filled. And she even has names on, I don't know if you could tell. She even has like a name of the color written on the side of each one. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I am in love. They kind of got shifted around with moving, but that's okay. And here is the, oh my goodness. Let's get all this out of the way here. My goodness, I'm excited to swatch these myself. Even though they're swatched here, I am still going to swatch them in my field sketch journal, my Union Square. This is the journal I'm going to be taking on my trip, as well as these watercolors, and as well as this palette now. This is also the same way. It has the names of the colors. I love the name of that one. It says gingerbread. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Tinsel. Holly. Holly is this really gorgeous red one. And then it has pine. I'm absolutely in love with the pine. I am in love with that one. And like the other, there are magnets on these to keep them safe and secure, so when you travel with them. Oh. Oops. It's good to know that these come out, that way I can use the top as mixing. So, I'm going to put that back. But I am blown away. The one I originally got was her Autumn Colors one. But I am blown away. I absolutely love how each palette, well, pan is named. This one is called Natural Red. Oh my goodness. What is this blue color called? It's called Wonderland. I love that. I love that. I love that. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna have so much fun with these. This one is called Ancient Earth. Oh, Beth, you are incredible. Okay, they're put back how they should be. So these are the two palettes that I got. This is a gift, an apology gift that I did not receive the one I originally purchased, but that is more than I could have ever asked for. Beth, you are incredible. You are amazing. Your note is especially amazing. I'm gonna put this on my wall with my other notes that I've gotten from artists that I've purchased from, and I absolutely love the artwork here, and I love mushrooms. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Beth. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna hold the phone top down and show you everything up close, that way you guys can see, and then we're gonna swatch them into my field sketch. Where's my swatch page? So, see, I do swatch other palettes in here, but I am going to swatch in this particular sketchbook because this is the one I'm going to be using when I am gone on my trip. So, I'm going to show you I'm going to hold the phone top down, that way you guys can see everything up close. I believe this is a sticker. I'm gonna put this on my other travel sketchbook where I keep all my other stickers. This is her business card, Beth Marchetti. This is her information. This came with it, and these are instructions on how to take care of the watercolors, which is actually a very good, because sometimes people buy them and they don't take care of them properly. So this is actually a really good idea, Beth. Very good idea. I absolutely love this. It's like an actual print of her artwork. Oh, I love it. And she has a little thank you note. She apologizes that the order that I originally got didn't come. Says, thank you a ton for your patience and for ordering from my shop. I hope the replacements reach you quickly. It says quickly. And your original order finds its way to you. Oh, Beth, I know. I hope I get the original order too, but this is amazing. You are incredible. So here is the Marion Bright palette. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Here they are up close. Very metallic, very gorgeous. Tinsel, gingerbread. And like I said, they're magnetic. Gingerbread, pine, and then holly is this red one. And then we have her Great Outdoors palette, which again, I am using these specifically for plein air painting, and I am glad that this is a good replacement. Even if I still get the autumn one, I am still going to use the autumn one for plein air as well. And then this is what they look like inside. This one got a little cracked, but that's okay. That's okay, still usable. And I love absolutely every single one. All the colors. I have never owned handmade watercolor before, so this is my first. I'm trying to do this one-handed, and that is not a good thing to do. So this one is called Winter Gray. And that is this one here. It's a gorgeous color. This is a gorgeous color. I technically do not need to swatch these because, like I said, they have their own swatch sheets. But it's still good to have a swatch sheet inside the sketchbook that you are going to be using if you're taking it for plein air. That way you can keep track of colors, because sometimes these get lost or missing, at least in my experience. Of course, if you're a little more careful, you won't lose them, but even still, these colors are gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. I love this yellow. I absolutely love this yellow. And I don't even mind that there is no white or black. You know? My challenge this year was to not use white or black in my art, and I've already sort of failed that challenge. But I love these. Thank you so very much, Beth. I absolutely love these, and if I get that other palette, I will also film for that one as well. And I absolutely love that you included this cute little palette. Oh, I love metallic watercolor. It's like the best thing ever. I wonder if she signed. No, she did not, but she did sign the back of that one, which is awesome. And I'm going to treasure these. I'm gonna treasure these. Like, seriously, Beth, you are amazing. So that is my first ever handmade watercolor, and now let's move on to the swatching. Bye.